3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
This would be episode 22.
Season 3, episode 3.
Yep, this will be coming out Monday. We're recording the Sunday before it comes out, so we could be as current as we'd like to be.
Yeah.
We're back. You knew we'd be back.
We're here, and I'm not going to say the second part of that.
Yeah.
The prophecy is fulfilled.
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
We had a little breaky doodle. Oh, wait, they didn't know that.
Nope, it'll still be out. Same time, same place.
Yep.
Excuse me. So, we got a bunch of stuff today. Let's hit it with an opening clip.
Let's open with a clip.
A couple of them I had to mute because they had music. And I labeled them already.
White people. Black people.
That's so stupid.
Oh.
Go do one more clip.
White people.
Wait, let this play.
Black people.
I don't know why. I'm not into the racist stuff, but for some reason, I know why the baby freaked out because he was like, black people.
Yeah, as he said it aggressively.
Yeah.
All right, let's go here.
Oh, no, don't play this one. Don't play this one. Stop. Don't play that one yet. That is heavily laden with curse words, and we're still early.
Yeah.
We'll play that one later.
Look like Sarah Silverman's like sister.
All right, let's try this one.
Just being field sobriety tested. Oh, God.
I have no idea what's going on here. There might be a little mutesy doodle on this because there is some music.
Whoa.
Whoa, that guy's unbreakable. Or lady, whoever that is.
I don't know. Mute it and play it again. All right. Well, yeah, scrub back.
Earthquake or
And
like a
then
car crash?
Whatever I name that clip, you'll see it in the queue. Just turn it down. I don't know, but play it. Let's see. It looked like an explosion or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks all bad.
I have no idea what happened. And then that car was like, I'm getting out of here. Straight up ran over the person who just had half of whatever city they're in, Detroit, fall on top of him.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened there.
Yeah.
Well, everything's going to hell in Detroit, too, so all the buildings are all falling apart, so maybe it isn't in Detroit. I was thinking it was like a Ukrainian drone at the upper...
It very
I don't
well
know,
could
man.
be.
I hope that's not what it is, but...
I don't know what it was.
I'm glad that person walked away, so...
Yeah, but it's like that what is it called? Like the 5 fist or whatever in Kill Bill, where if you hit them in the right spots, they take 10 steps and die.
Yeah.
Maybe they made it just off camera. No, they lived. For the YouTube algorithm, they were perfectly fine. Ding.
What if they took 9 steps and then they got a wheelchair and then they just don't ever have to take that last step, so they're fine?
You just have to wheel yourself around.
Yeah.
That actually brings up something we can talk about right off the bat. There's this thing that's been going around on the internet for a long time, and this will go out to you, Producer Palette, too. So there's a snail. Have you heard this one? And it's chasing you down for the rest of your life.
Oh, I heard this.
Oh, okay.
If it touches you, you die. But you get like, let's say, $100 million every year. You don't get touched by the snail. But it never stops, and there's nothing you can do to completely stop the snail.
It's got to be a little faster than a snail to be scary. What about like it's like a rat that comes after you, so you can move a little faster.
But it's a snail.
Yeah.
So do you take the money if the snail's always chasing you?
Well, the thing is, too.
And you don't know where it starts.
Yeah.
And you have no idea where it is at any given time.
Oh, that's a little scarier.
Yeah. What do you think? You take the money, it's $100 million a year. Or, we'll just make it a big number. It's Elon Musk money, so $500 billion put into your bank account. But you have no idea where the snail is, and it's chasing you for the rest of your life. And the minute it touches you, you die. Do you take the money, Palette?
Well, if I don't know where it is, then no. But if I do know where it is off the bat, where it starts, I'm going to take that to my advantage. I'm going to throw it in a jar. I'm going to,
You can't touch. No, if you touch it, you die.
No, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to grab a jar.
But you don't know where it's at. That's the part of the problem.
But
you don't know where it's at.
If I knew where it was at, I would put it in the jar. And you know that sealant that's very strong that's like turns into rubber?
Gorilla glue?
Yeah.
Yeah, you spray it. I'm going to spray it over that.
It can get out, though. Keep that in mind. Nothing can stop it, even if you encase it in metal. It's a magical snail. It'll figure out a way to
it has black magic snail powers, and it'll take the lid off the jar when you're not looking, and it'll still crawl after you.
Then no, I'm not doing that.
I would take it. I would leave a lot of money in trusts for a lot of the people I know who A, need help, B, I would just leave the money with, and it would be chaos.
Yeah.
For no, I wouldn't do that because knowing my luck, I'd get some Fenty laced, THC gummies, and then I'd just die that way.
What's the beach snails or the ocean snails
Cone
that
snails.
are super poisonous?
Cone snails.
Could it be one of those?
No, it's a regular snail. It's just the fact that
Okay.
you touch it, you die.
Can we make it a little scarier and it can shoot poison darts at you? If you get if you get 6 feet from it.
If you want to make it deadlier and easier to die for yourself, go for it. I'm going with base level.
Well, just double the money. Double the money if it can shoot poison darts at you.
500 billion can buy me everything I need in this life and plenty of lives.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. I'm just going to see every single snail I see. I'm going to be like, hey, pallet, step on that snail.
It has anthrax venom darts that it can shoot at you at 80 miles an hour.
There should be some real good would you rathers out there online.
But it's got to get within 6 feet. It's got to close the distance within six feet to hit you.
What time are we
don't
at?
know.
I have another funny would you rather.
Oh,
7.
so again, my ADHD brain. There's a horror movie that's kind of like that. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's about these teenagers. Whoever you hook up with, you give that. There's an invisible presence, or that will slowly stalk you. It walks after you. No one else can see it, but it looks like a
when did this movie come out? You think?
It looks it's 2012, 2010. I'm gonna say it was like an indie hit, but it's a one word title. It's got kind of the Japanese horror thing.
JMO. That's you.
But-
Google a horror movie about teenagers hooking up.
But it's this cursed it's a witch lady. I think it's like a naked man walks after you, and then if he touches you, you instantly die.
I've seen stills from this movie. I think.
And the only way to get rid of the curse is you have to sleep with someone else. And it's not. I mean, the plot's a little derivative.
Is it called It Follows?
Yeah, there it is. It follows. It follows. Okay.
Yeah, It Follows.
Let's see.
I've never seen it. I just feel like you want to pull up the image of that real quick on the?
Yeah. Useful life skills to making a living. I don't have those, but library amounts of horror movie knowledge that doesn't help me do anything. I got that. So I got that.
If it's a movie that came out after 1999, I probably haven't seen it.
This looks kind of. I'm gonna lie.
You know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's better than you think it is. It's got some genuine creepy moments in it too. It's got the Jeepers Creepers thing a little bit, but I think it's better than because Jeepers Creepers.
She herself looks creepier than the.
But yeah, no one else can see the old man. He just he walks at you at an elevated pace, and if he touches you, he sucks your soul out of your body, and you're just like a pile of mush and bones, and people find you. You're yeah. It's kind of cool.
I got a little bit of time on my hands. I got to watch something. Give me some suggestion, guys. What should I watch?
Whiplash.
Something. I'll watch Whiplash.
Network.
Network. What's that?
Oh, it's that awesome movie from the 70s that predicted the corporate takeover of America and the censorship of information and.
I want something like this though. I need something.
Great movie, by the way.
Just lose myself in. You can go back to Wide.
I don't know, man. Probably.
It's got Howard Beale in it. He's like the original Alex Jones. God, what does he say? You gotta get angry. I don't know what to do about the Russians. I don't know what to do about the rising costs of everything. But I know you gotta get mad. It's a fantastic movie.
I'm going to check it out.
Great actors in it. I'm trying to think of his name. He plays a douchebag. He's a great douchebag in the movie. He plays like a soulless corporate exec.
J.K. Simmons.
He's fantastic.
No, but that guy is right.
He's in The Godfather. Come on, brain work. Robert Duvall's in it. Yeah. There's some other famous actors in it too.
I was just talking about J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, great movie. Go see Network, guys, if you haven't seen it. It's fantastic.
So have we hit the 10 little minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I got a would you rather. This goes for both of you. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the snail shooting
Okay.
anthrax darts over the creepy old naked dude chasing me for the rest of my life.
So here's my would you rather. You have a wife in this would you rather, okay? You take the soul out of your wife, put it in your mom. Take the soul of your mom, put it in your wife. Now, do you sleep with your wife's body, but your mom's soul and memory? Or do you sleep with your mom's body, but your wife's soul and memory?
Can't just stay an incel.
I'm not
This is an awful
answering
question.
I'm not answering that.
This is an awful question, man. Oh.
Somebody asked me that years ago.
Oh.
And I was like, well, clearly my wife's body. Yeah, but then my mom's going to remember it. And then you're like, well, then I'll just sleep with my mom. And you're like, wait, what? But you have to pick.
Listen, I'm taking eating the weird skin jar, and I wake up and there's flies everywhere, and I'm pissed off by that. I have terrible sleep apnea, and I got the killer snail coming after me with anthrax darts, but, I don't have to, like,
Go back to episode 3.
Pull an Oedipus nightmare, like, that's going to ruin my life forever.
Yeah, go back to episode 3, face flies or skin jar. You'll understand what we're talking about. It's a pretty good would you rather. We should do a would you rather episode. They don't have to be gross or sexual. They can be, would you rather get hit in the nuts once a day, not hard enough to do damage, but enough to make your stomach hurt, or always wake up with a McRib in your bed? It's just an unwrapped McRib.
I rather get hit in the nuts.
And like the McRib gets placed there when you're mid REM sleep, so you're tossing and turning.
Yeah.
And every morning you're waking up in Q sauce and
Oh,
onions.
I would never. Not a McRib. Man.
I'll take the McRib. I'll take the McRib.
Nope, nuts.
It's like,
I hate McRibs. They're so gross.
You just get hit in the nuts once, or every night somehow a McRib fairy places it somewhere, and you wake up and there's just sauce on your legs and just loose onions.
Fuck McRib fairy.
It's like, do you want to be liquefied by artillery at the Battle of Verdun, or do you want to wake up with sloppy McRibs all over you? Both are bad, but
I think I'd rather get punched in the nuts, though, honestly.
Just once a day, and it's hard, so it hurts, but it's not going to do any damage.
Yeah.
It'll give you that 5-minute
Can I stop children?
It doesn't do any damage.
Would you build up a little tolerance from getting
You don't.
Okay.
You don't. And the McRib pisses you off the same every day, too.
Bro,
You never get used to it.
Dude, it's just imagine your parents hearing every morning, what is there a McRib in my bed?
You're going to have to sleep with the first person you see to get rid of the McRib curse. It's the only way.
Or you just don't know you have to hit yourself in the nuts to get rid of the curse. You just don't know it.
Tom Atkins calls you and he's like, the McRib's in the attic, or something. And you're like, oh. Remember that, like, when Stranger Calls, whatever? Like the torturing the babysitter and then, like...
Never seen it.
Oh.
I told you.
Great horror movie.
We need to make a list of recs for me of things I should see. I got a little bit of time now, especially because I can turn these episodes over kind of quick. Doesn't take me three days to edit them.
We're gonna have to add a McRib to the conspiracy board.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Right now in post, there's a McRib right here, and on the next episode... I'm going to snap my fingers, and that's going to turn into an actual picture of McRib. When is McRib season? JMO, hit up the Googler.
I think it was... No, it comes randomly.
Check it out, though. I feel like there's a season.
It literally comes randomly, I'm pretty sure, like Cherry 7-Up.
Let's make a bet about it. Don't click it in yet. Let's take a bet. I think there's a McRib season. Don't look it up yet, because you're going to cheat. Are you with me, Will? Do you think there's a McRib season? Or
yes.
Okay. What's on the line?
I'm going to say October next year, they're bringing it back.
No, what's on the line for the bet? Because Pallet's against us. Ice bucket challenge at the end of this pod for whoever loses.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of ice, but it'll be cold water challenge at the end. We'll film it, and I'll throw it in at the end of this. What do you think?
I can do that, I guess.
So if there's a McRib season...
If
there's a McRib season, Professor Junior Senior Alan Pallet over there gets ice bucket challenges. If it's random or there's not a season, these guys are going to get dunked on. Check it out. Google it. Pull it up on the Googler. Throw it in browsers.
All
right.
Put it up on the screen so we know you're reading the real thing.
Okay, it says...
Put it up on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me... It says it's coming
Wrong
out...
camera.
It says it's coming out December 3rd. Wait, is there... I'm going to look it up.
I almost feel like I have to eat a McRib now because I forget what it tastes like. But also, I know how much I hated it.
Yeah. It's not Sir Strawman bad, so...
Yeah, well, that's true.
God, that's a game changer, man.
Set nationwide returning is in November. Yeah, there's no time because it said December. What is this?
Is there a McRib season? Just Google that. Is the McRib annual? Yeah. Don't want people to see this label.
Unless you want to sponsor the show.
Damn it, we're getting wet, Will.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
there you go.
We're getting wet, Will.
I told you guys.
Damn it, we're getting wet. Periodically, there's no season.
All right. We entered an alternate universe. We were previously in a universe where McRib was on a set schedule.
Well,
and then
hold on one second.
After 9/11, we went into an alternate nightmare.
Will, reaction face
world where there isn't one.
Hold on, Will, reaction face because the next thing they see is me and you getting soaked by water. You ready? Together or separately? I think separately's funnier.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we lost the Arby's bet, obviously.
Arby's.
All right. The McRib.
Oh, you got a chair for me?
You gonna sit? I thought you could stand. You want to sit?
Yeah, I can stand. I mean, sit. Go ahead.
Get your case, Will. Tell them that you thought that the McRib was. What did we say? What did we say it was, Pallet?
You said the McRib had a season, even though I knew it didn't.
So we were found guilty.
I maintain that we entered we were originally from a parallel universe where the McRib did have a season, but because of the Mandela effect after 9/11, we entered a world where it doesn't, a worse reality. So
our punishment is water bucket
Oh, you
torture.
sure you don't want to take your glasses?
yeah, I definitely want to take my glasses off.
Here at the table.
All right.
All right. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. Do a countdown from 10, but just dump it when I least expect it.
All right.
Okay. All right. So that's how I'm a trooper. So I didn't really enter this.
9, 8, 7.
Like and subscribe.
You said do it when you least expect.
I know.
it.
Perfect.
Oh, it's so much more water than I was hoping for. All right.
Okay.
Next shot, me.
Mission accomplished. Okay.
All right, my turn. The McRib is seasonal. I don't care what anybody says. It's seasonal.
It's not.
Change my mind.
And this is my interpretation of the scene from the 1928 film Noah's Ark. You don't even got to give me a countdown. Just let her rip. All right, let her rip. So cold. Thank you. Subscribe.
Yep.
Look how happy he is up there.
He is happy as a clam.
So what you just saw was us getting soaked. That might be here. That might be the title of the episode. McRib showers. bring April. I don't know, superpowers or something stupid. McRib showers bring April, whatever. But yeah, dang it, we lost. There's no McRib season. I'm so mad that I need a clip.
It's like the Bernstein Bears thing to me.
Like the Barnstein or whatever.
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
What am I doing? All right, here we go. This one. Oh, can we play this one now? Because we're at the 15-minute mark.
Certainly.
Yeah, roll it. I'll probably still edit a little bit in post.
What?
Yes, I hear you. What? Because my eyes can't go that far? That's why you're fucking docking me, fool? Fool, what, you
Is she
got that
drunk?
shit way the fuck
Hell yeah,
down
she
here,
is.
fool?
Oh, that's why she got pulled over.
Just de-escalate. Just keep watching.
Because it's not up to your part? That's why you're pissed? I don't...
Follow the tip of my pants.
Alright. Well then...
Follow the tip of my pants.
Yes, Ben.
You don't have to take those field sobriety tests, by the way. You can decline.
I learned how to follow instructions because of my man. He used to beat the fuck out of me.
I'm not laughing because of domestic violence. I'm laughing because she's trying to cry and get out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
There is no straight line, fool. Where the fuck am I supposed to follow? I naturally walk crooked.
I naturally walk crooked. I naturally.
Well,
That's a DUI.
we hope things get better for Sarah Silverman. She hit a rough spot, But
That's going to be in the song. I naturally walk crooked.
should I make a note on that too? We can cut out some stuff if we have some dead air.
No, keep going. I'm just typing notes of things we're talking about during the show so we can throw it in the Osuno. Hey, pull up one of the articles I sent you. I got a short one that's kind of funny.
All right.
It's going to be about the clown girl. Well, he pulls that up. How you guys doing out there? Did you guys like and subscribe right here? You're seeing a card that says drop a like. And then you're going to see our Instagram down here.
Okay, I found it.
Like and subscribe. Follow. If anything, just, like. Subscribing's free. It's easy. It's easy to do. All you got to do is click one button. You can share. You don't have to share, but leave a comment. We love you anyway.
It's good for us. It's good for you. And guess what? It helps out the economy.
Comment happy birthday Comment happy birthday the animation. I know their birthday was like 2 weeks ago or like a week ago. But comment happy birthday the animation.
So this article I didn't really dive enough into just because the headline got me going. But it says, Fayette County residents on alert after woman wearing clown makeup spotted in several neighborhoods. Now, why would that be alarming? It's just a lady with clown makeup. So roll down. Right there. Some fake county residents are on alert after a suspicious person was spotted in several neighborhoods. The person allegedly wearing some sort of clown makeup has been seen in the Edborn, Footdale, and whatever areas. Witnesses told KDKA TV that the woman showed up outside a home on Saturday near Salem. Read more. It was around 9:30 a.m. and I seen a car pull up in our window, and I told my husband somebody was sitting outside, Jackie Fowler said. When I seen she had clown makeup on with the cross drawn on her forehead, my stomach just dropped. Oh my God, how scary. A woman in clown makeup. She said, I'm a private investigator working on missing children's cases, and your house is involved, Fowler said. My husband asked her to leave. Oh, she said that she's a private investigator. Asked her to just leave. She said, come here. I have to tell you something. Just come closer. Scroll. Let's see what her face is. Is there a way to zoom in? Yeah, look at that. They've obviously blurred her eyes out. But Fowler said that's when they asked the woman to... Oh, yeah, there you go.
She's not giving me clown vibes.
She's giving me meth vibes.
Yeah.
Dude.
With like stitched up mouth like lines, you know?
Yeah.
Like gothic, the goth thing, like stitched up. A stitched up mouth or whatever.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Fowler said that when they asked the woman to leave and called the police, scroll down a little bit, right there. I felt like we were being targeted, and I was in fear for my whole family, Fowler said. On Wednesday, Albert Gallatin School District put out a warning to parents saying the staff and facility are both staff and faculty at both Albert North Middle School and G. Plava. Man, this...
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Have been told to report any sightings of the woman to school administration and police. Scroll down a little bit. State police said the bus drivers also know that they shouldn't let students off the bus if this woman is spotted nearby. She hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Though. This is what they're freaking out about a woman with clown. She hasn't done anything. She said, I mean, she's weird.
She's eccentric, yeah.
They're on high alert for, they know who the woman is and believe she's experiencing a mental health crisis. There you go. She's in need of help. I just believe that she is not taking her prescribed medication, German Township Police Chief Zachary Kodrick said. I don't believe she's any kind of threat, but I wouldn't let your guard down. But we don't even need to keep going, but scroll up and look at her again. So people are all in high alert over this lady right here just driving around. I don't understand the panic. I just thought it was funny, a quick little story from this past week. Now, she said, come closer, Will. You getting closer?
Mm-hmm.
I would. I want to know what clown lady has to say.
Maybe she's got a winning lottery ticket she wants to give you or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Or she needs driving directions. She doesn't have Google Maps.
Fatal Lunch fans out there, if you know this woman, give her our email and we'll talk with her.
Yeah, bring her on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll Zoom with her. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll set up a Zoom call with her. Talk to this lady. I want to know what she's all about. Said she's investigating missing children, which is kind of funny because Pennywise, the clown from It, was investigating missing children, aka stealing children.
Mm.
I wonder if that's her get up. But
maybe she's not doing that though. I think horror movies have just given clowns the reputation that if anyone dresses up like a clown, they're
literally the movie.
They're going to engage in like perennial evil, or they're going to sacrifice children, or they're putting like an IED in a school.
I think it was
like
literally
bleachers or something somewhere at a football game.
Yeah, I think it was literally the movie It that put into clowns are scary into motion.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know
because before that, remember what was the clown from Garfield? Was it like Blink? Okay.
Even before I seen it, I was always afraid of clowns. So.
The name of the clown from Garfield. We'll put it right here. That not all clowns.
Garfield the cartoon.
Yeah, Garfield the cartoon.
Yeah, it's right here.
There's a clown on the show that he's scared of, or he's not scared of, but annoyed by. So I think it's like Blinky or something. But
do you think Garfield is older than the movie or the story It? When did Garfield come?
Garfield's been around since like early '80s, right?
No,
Jim Davis wrote it back in the day.
Garfield's. Oh no, actually,
It might even be older than that. It might be the '70s. Maybe Garf's was around.
Garfield
June
actually
19th, 1978.
Yeah.
Let's see when the book It was written.
It was just a comic strip before it was like a cartoon.
Garfield copied Heathcliff.
Yeah.
People think it's like
1986 It came out. So yeah. Garfield's got him beat.
Listen,
Damn.
Cat's been popular for a while. They're popular with the ancient Egyptians,
Wait, hold on.
right? They like. There's been more than one show about cats. You know,
I'm hearing
about entertaining cats.
I'm hearing something right now.
Are we at 25 minutes already?
Yeah,
Our ADHD tangents. I'm telling you.
Switch to the right. Wait, switch to the right. There you go.
I know. I didn't mean to play it. All right, I hear something.
What's this?
They want me to fight the chicken? Chicken jockey.
Chicken.
Chicken jockey! Woo! Uh-oh, we're playing copyright music.
Well, you can.
Hopefully we can cut that. Chicken jockey! Not as much of a response as we thought. Man, this popcorn is burnt to crap.
Well, I always figured out a snack to eat on the ground.
So there was a reason we did that, Will.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go look up.
Besides the fact that I'm going to have to clean all this up after it's all done, I think it was worth it.
I think I'm.
So the Minecraft movie came out.
Mm-hmm. Are they paying us to talk about it?
No.
Give it free advertising? Okay.
Oh, man, the room was going to smell like burnt popcorn for ever. Anyway, so I don't know what started this meme or this joke, but there's this thing. When that scene comes on screen, you want to maybe go find an example of it. People trashing theater, chicken jockey.
All right, I'll go find it.
But apparently, when this scene comes on, people lose their mind and start throwing popcorn on everybody and screaming. People are bringing actual chickens to the theater. And so we thought we'd ride the wave and trash you, chicken jockey style.
Okay. I learned something. I didn't know about this.
It's just been this crazy thing. Watch. We wanted to see your reaction, so we got a close-up of you.
Okay.
It's very stoic. I know that.
That's
I had a feeling it would go that way. I had a feeling you just like, what the fudge is going on? So watch.
Nice.
I got a chicken with him. Hit us with another one. This is too good.
This would be fun if you're in a theater and you're expecting it, you know.
I guess it wasn't so bad, but the employees.
Whoever has to, you know, the janitor's going to be pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Understandably.
floor popcorn.
But pause it. I don't know if that's copyright music. One more for good sake.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, just try that. Click that
I, mean,
one.
I suppose getting popcorn thrown all over you is a lot better than,
Yeah,
you know,
just
like going to see the Batman movie and like some
let's
copycat
see this.
dickhead like tries to murk everyone in the theater. He's a psycho.
Keep breaking out in the middle of the movie, and kids are throwing their popcorn buckets and food everywhere, which has caused the employees to come forward on TikTok saying they're fed up with all of the disrespect. Some moviegoers are even getting kicked out in the middle of the film and are being forced to clean up their own messes. People who are watching the Minecraft movie are completely
So, yeah, you just got jockeyed, fool. You got chicken jockeyed. So this episode's going to be called Chicken Jockey Enjoys the McRib. I should take a cell phone video of the popcorn. No, I'll let the people use their imagination. By the way, Pallet used the popcorn button, and I mean it destroyed this popcorn. What? Listen.
It tastes pretty good though.
Oh, I don't like burnt popcorn.
I don't like burnt anything.
You know what? It doesn't taste that bad actually. It kind of tastes like pumpkin seeds.
Burnt popcorn is always good.
They call them old maids, I think, the burnt popcorn.
This is gonna be fun to. It's actually not that.
No, I'm looking around. It's not too bad. I'll take care of all of it. Yeah, I'll take care of all of it. Don't worry about it.
Native Americans never burnt popcorn when they made it. They were,
oh man, we got
always...
We have two gimmicks in this episode. We chicken jockey, and I'm getting soaked after. Dang.
I think we might have to do the ice bucket thing maybe like next week.
No.
I don't have any swim shorts or anything.
No.
We can do just your head.
Okay.
You're not getting out of this.
We'll do just your head. I'll take a full.
Okay.
Because we're at my place, I'll take the full ass blast. So, anyway,
I don't think you're escaping this well.
I got one more art. I got a couple or.
Oh, I have a couple. Throw up a couple of my clips, super producer, would you?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hit some clips while we
I gotta clean up some of the popcorn
snack
here.
on some poppy. And by the way, this isn't sody pop, so if we get real loose, you know why.
Yeah, I mean, if you know you're gonna get popcorn thrown all over you at the movie, that it's fine. But like, I don't know, maybe someone is wearing like a nice suit or something, and then they're pissed that they have like grease all over their nice suit. So, this is some kosher Primus riffs here.
No. I'm gonna have to bleep out what you said, so hopefully it's not copyright music. It's a band that rhymes with Crimus.
Well, you could play riffs without being copyrighted.
I don't know. That groove was promised 3,000 years ago. Jaco Pastorius. The Church of Primus?
Yeah.
Thought it was Les Claypool for a minute.
Les Clay Hebrew?
Nah, Aiden, Pallet can shred like that.
Les Claypool.
He's jamming, man.
All right.
Oh, do you want to make your correction now that we just pulled that guy?
Oh,
up?
right.
We're gonna make
Yeah.
a quick correction real
Seamless transition time.
quick. He's gonna talk about something we talked about in the last.
Okay,
decade.
guys. So, quick editorial because I spread a little misinformation last weekend. It was an oopsie. Okay, I make oopsies one time. I'm not infallible. So I talked about like some of the Hasidic like dress. So I think I said like the curls that like Hasidic Jews or Orthodox Jews wear are called tefillin. That's actually not correct. The curls are called like peyot, or I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's a peyot, or it means corners. So those are the curls that they have that come out of their hats. And I think it's like there's a Torah law that says you can't have the side of your head can't be shaved. So like you have to have some like longer hair. So that's the first correction. But the tefillin that I talked about, it's actually not tefillin, it's tefillin or tefillin. I'm sure I'm butchering it, so I apologize to my Hebrew friends out there who are big fans of the show. But the tefillin is it's the leather straps that like you'll see Jews praying on the mourning wall or on the wailing wall.
Yeah.
So they'll wrap the straps around their arm, and then they'll have a little like a wood box on their hand or on their shoulder, and in the box is like little mini like notes, sticky notes from. It's not sticky notes, but it's like passages. It's passages from the Torah, and then so you're just supposed to have them on you while you're like praying. So anyway, that's my my editorial. So
Thank you.
We get things wrong sometimes in the show, but we'll always correct our whatever we get incorrect.
Well, we'll make sure we'll make amends in our Suno song at the end.
Yeah.
So, hair curls, that'll be mentioned. I'm really trying to keep on top of my notes on this episode, so if I keep looking down, I'm sorry. I'm a crap typer. I'm not very good at typing. Well, no, you know what it is? I'm a decent typer. It's the MacBooks. It's so much harder to type. Like your MacBook is nice. You have like raised keys. My keys are basically flat.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard to feel where you're at on the keyboard. So it's kind of hard to type. That's why, controversial. Every episode we punch in on our faces. You're getting a punch in right now. You ready? PC is way better than Mac. Sorry. It is what it is.
I think that's a popular opinion.
It is. I mean, the PC this thing is getting filmed on.
Yeah.
It's screaming hot. It's got. Well, I'm not going to go into specs because there's a lot of spec nerds out there. They'll talk.
Here's what I'll say:
if expensive, and
if you like user-friendly computers and you're like computer illiterate like I am, then Macs are probably better for you because you don't want to deal with all the programming and stuff, and they're just easy to use.
The problem,
but if you like programming and you like the modifying your computer and having tons and tons of different options, then I think you're more into PC.
Yeah, but also
the difference between being like wanting a car to get to work because it has utility sake, and like you're a mechanic and you want like a badass like muscle car, like a PTO, like a not the Oldsmobile. Who makes the PTO?
PTO.
It's like a fancy muscle car that everyone from like the 60s likes.
GTO.
Pontiac GTO.
GTO. Yeah.
So,
what if we got the dogs up here just to eat this?
We can do that. But I would say that, but also the user interface to Mac, it sucks. It's so confusing. Maybe it's because I've always just been more of a PC guy, but I just don't like it. Don't like it. I tried editing first when we first started doing this podcast. The reason it took so long to get the first episode out is because I used, but it's not Premiere Pro. It's the other expensive one on here, the other editing program I paid for. I tried. It just wouldn't. I couldn't figure it out. It wasn't very good for me. And look,
it's ODP or whatever, or like OBS or whatever.
No. OBS is a recording software.
Okay.
Whatever it is. I used it and. It wasn't horrible. I kind of figured it out, but went back to PC and boom. So
you're good with the computers though, and I am not. So I think you're kind of like proving my point.
had to learn.
Yeah,
I had to. My dad. I grew up. He was a computer programmer.
Yeah,
I grew up with computers, but then around 11 or 12, I started skateboarding, and I didn't play video games or nothing. I was outside in the sun all day skateboarding, and really lost my. I'm playing Mass Effect again. I don't know if I mentioned that the last episode. And we did Dungeons and Dragons last night for the first time. That was pretty cool. I actually
was.
like it. It's actually cool. We got like good.
Never played, but it looks cool. It looks
Yeah,
cool.
it's you can. I tried to steal fruitcake from Pallet and it didn't work.
No, it didn't.
But we're gonna figure something out because I got a crowbar he wants, and I want fruitcake.
Yep.
You'd have to be there to understand, but
Is it
I'm
cursed
Those who know.
fruitcake?
no, I'm just sort of I'm a thief, and I'm like a little rat guy thief, and just if I want something, I'm gonna steal it or try to steal it. So
Is your character chaotic neutral?
I am chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think
That's the morality system in D&D I always thought was cool.
yeah, and then I think Pallet is chaotic.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Oh, you're also neutral? Okay. I thought it was lawful, but yeah, so it's kind of a bit of a learning curve, but the dungeon master that is running it, she put together a PowerPoint presentation before we started. She had a bunch of different dice, kind of taught us everything before we started. So we barely, by the time, it was about 3.5 hours before we actually started playing, and then we barely just met each other and got into our first fight, and then we called it there because it was already like 9 at night. So, but it was fun. It was a
Yeah,
really
it looks.
good
I mean,
time.
people have a good time.
It's almost like nerds knew what cool stuff was before. If you would have told skateboarding, punk rock, 18-year-old PJ, you can play Dungeons and Dragons one day, I would have punched that guy in the face. Not literally.
Yeah.
Well, probably literally. And then I would have gotten beaten up. But hey, chicken job.
That's something that's for the F word that I can't. I don't want to get.
We'll get you into our
demonetized.
campaign is full, but if I really like it, we can start another one with Jesse and we can get you going. We meet once a month, so
Not everything has to be either or. You can like skating and nerdy D&D stuff. It's
That's
not.
true.
It's you can like more than one thing.
hey, we're gonna cut right here because I got to
know
plug
what I
my
was doing.
laptop in. Here,
Jack and Jack. I'll stop.
Chicken
I know popcorn
jockey.
out. Like,
we'll leave that little.
I got
part in.
water, but it's not. Got electronics
my
everywhere. It's probably not a good
biggest
idea.
fear was when we did that we were going to spill the liquids around this room because they can't see it, but I've got cameras, soundboards, PCs, and none of it's waterproof. So anyway, now we're going to cut. Beep, chicken jockey. And we're back, beautiful people.
Hello.
It could have something to do with the fact that this man soda is 13%. It's white wine. I didn't know it was white. He's like, hey, do you want a road soda? I was like, yeah, I'll take one. And I open it. It's wine in a can. And it's 13%. And it was at this moment in my life I realized I like wine. Wine is good.
I love wine. It's amazing.
You can't drink this like a beer.
I don't know if you guys don't know, but I can't drink, so
Yeah, and don't ever pick it. I'm pretty much done. Also, I hope it's just allergies. What's going on with me? I'm not feeling great. If you notice, my voice is a little different this week.
Yeah.
So I woke up with like a sore throat and a nose thing, but I've also had allergies lately. So, my caretaker,
It's that like that fog, that like that chemically engineered fog. That's like everyone's been complaining about. That's what it is.
Actually, I always thought that allergies were bad because all the trees are pollinating and letting their sperm go, their pollen go. But my caretaker, she enlightened me to the fact that is the case, but it's worse than you think. Apparently, during civic planning, in a lot of California and stuff like that, when they planned what agriculture to put out, like what trees and stuff for like roadsides, they chose specifically male bushes because they don't fruit, and they didn't want to have to sweep up fruit off the sidewalk all the time. So not only is it because the pollen is here, but there's like quadruple the amount of pollen there should be because there's no female trees.
do you think there's transgender bushes?
I made that joke to her, and she was like, "Yeah, okay, ha ha." Even ultra woke people are sick of the trans jokes. She's like, "Yeah, I've heard it all already." But hit us with a clip. We'll get into one.
Oh, I got some. How about I got some new merch for some bling.
Oh,
some bling
that's
for
right.
the show?
He
Okay.
brought some stuff.
Okay,
Nice.
so it's not a lot, but I think it'll
Let's see this.
Okay, so we all have to make some sacrifices in life. These are some treasured possessions I have, but I realize, hey, they're going to be cooler on the show, and then if they're just sitting in my closet at home. Okay, so here they are.
And hopefully we're only going to do about 30
Okay.
or so episodes in this small space. We're going to have a big full space next year. We had to downgrade our space. I think we addressed this in our first episode of season 3, but we're making it work. Whatever.
So it's a treasured possession I have, but I got to add it to the show because it's just too cool. So it's my Dr. Ian Malcolm card from the 90s.
Oh, he's got a Jurassic Park card.
So it's going to the show because Fatal Lunch always finds a way. So
We'll figure out where to stick
I don't know where
that.
to put it.
Oh, stick it on the Twin Towers for
Okay.
now.
So we'll go on the Twin Towers for now.
And then we'll figure out how to get him on the board.
And then the other one is the best running back of all time. And this is not open to debate. It's a scientific fact that can't be refuted. It's Bo Jackson. So he's going to be on the show too. So he's going to go on the conspiracy board.
One of our clips to go not viral. It's got like maybe 800, 2,000 views. Is me talking about Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
So that kind of works out.
My favorite athlete of all time. And I got one more trinket. It's kind of. I wish I had a bigger one. We'll have to buy a bigger one because it.
I wish you could just buy a bigger one.
Yeah, but it's a little like pewter figurine. I'll have to show up to the. And monkey.
Oh hell yeah!
That is awesome.
He's got
Hold it up like this one more time, and I'll do a zoom.
I could do a close up on my camera.
Yeah, we want to give it to him.
And monkey. Okay, so he's on the show. He's gonna be on top of the.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to Pal, and then he'll put it on the towers. And as our fans know, the towers will stand forever on the Fatal Lunch show. They will never be knocked down.
Oh wait, I gotta go to producer cam. Wait, I'm missing someone here.
Jet fuel can't melt our model of the Twin Towers.
Look at this. It's not focusing.
there's an autofocus. There you go.
There we go.
Look at this monkey.
We need a big one. We can put let's bowling ball size that we can have as a centerpiece.
I think we should go to a retirement home and steal a gorilla statue.
Oh yeah, that's one of our old stories. Go back in our episodes and find that story.
Look at that. It's so beautiful.
Look at that monkey. He's glorious. Nice. You want to stick him on Tower 2?
Yes, I'm going to stick him on Tower 2.
Oh, God, a second plane is flying right towards the tower. It's a monkey.
Jesus Christ.
It's a monkey.
Sir, a second monkey is climbing the top of the tower. What do we do?
We haven't mentioned the famous monkey that climbed the tower once yet either, oddly enough. Hit us with a clip.
All right. Is it a whale clip or a clip?
Go with a clip. Or, a PJ clip.
All right. This is called... Wait, did I?
I'll cut it if you played it already.
Stop drinking beer for breakfast. I know what you're going to do.
I saw this.
You're going to drink beer for breakfast. Stop!
Is it just me, or is she kind of good looking?
Drinking beer for breakfast. I know what you're going to do. You're going to drink beer for breakfast. Stop!
I don't know. We'll roll another clip. We'll try to burn through a couple of these. We're gonna probably...
Echo. Cancel. Echo. How do you build a flat piece of metal can turn anything in the world, even a thing you can put on teleport anywhere you take a picture at?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Echo. Continue.
I have no idea the context of that clip, but it's pretty funny. How many more? We should have a couple more.
I thought he was going to talk about.
I think that's she.
I thought the little girl was going to tell Echo to play the audiobook of the Anarchist Cookbook.
Pause it? Or close it.
Got a baby heavy clip episode.
My algorithm. It's
the bebes.
All right, watch.
So many bebes.
All right.
God bless you.
That baby's ripping. And then look how happy the baby is after it rips it. You haven't had a baby yet.
No, I know that parent is like, damn it, I have to change an 8th freaking diaper.
Yeah, but that face they make right before they poop, it's classic. See, yeah, probably got one more. Oh, I got two of these guys.
What is that? Is that ALS?
No. Some sort of dystrophy. And then I got Strong Guy 2. It's him again.
Dude, I'm afraid if he swings too hard, his arm's going to fly off.
Oh, yeah, look at the strength. The guy's got some crazy atrophy.
There's 3 left.
Yeah, run the clips and then one art. We can get out of here. Oh, this one's the best. Check this out.
This is not in America, I take it.
No, but they let this happen in schools? Just traumatizing these kids?
Look at the parents back there.
They're filming. They love it.
They're having a good time.
Why is he dressed like a bad guy from DOA or something?
It's got to be part of some sort of lore.
Yeah, I think it's folklore. I think he wasn't being good.
I think maybe that's one of their, like, you know, if you're not good, this guy's going to take you.
Yeah.
And so the parents, they let the, look at the teachers laughing. Just straight traumatizing these kids.
Fear is useful for training children, PG. I don't
that tied into last week when we were talking about those, the Inuit.
The Quaholeths or something. The Qualulupileths or something. Yeah. We'll just call them Qs because I can't remember how to pronounce them.
That's like their version of it.
Sorry, Inuit peeps.
Pause it. This one's pretty funny. So I recently discovered Dr. Pepper makes a 0 sugar version. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in a long time because I don't drink sugar sodas. I know I'm sitting here drinking wine, and he's like, "Oh, shut up!" But so I don't. But I was like, "No, Dr. Pepper's good." My phone listened to me because it showed me this. It's just a Dr. Pepper for anybody watching. Shout out gang Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's good.
That reminds me.
Everybody likes Dr. Pepper.
If any of you viewers know this game, reminds me of it.
I was hoping to get like the classic anime ending where like everyone becomes like everyone makes up and then they all go to heaven or something, or like, you know, they run in a field like Naruto run in a field.
I don't even know if I've ever actually watched an anime.
There's like
it's for
Japanese
queers.
music, like Japanese like female pop artist music playing in the background.
Besides the one.
I'll train harder.
All right.
I don't know where it was going with that.
So this one next. This is the last one.
Look at this.
Oh, that's not good.
It gets even worse. Now watch. There's a guy. Watch the hillside.
He's got a fire extinguisher. It's fine. He'll put it out in like in
watch
30 seconds.
No. There's a dude. Boom. Jumps off the bridge.
Oh.
And gets up and runs. His adrenaline is running through all those broken ribs and legs right now. He's like, I need to get out of here.
That was a sick like indie commando roll though. You know, to get away from the fiery death.
That was at least a 12-foot drop straight to his ribs though. That guy was like, I need to get out of here. There was music on that. It was quiet. It was some country song.
You know, it would have been sick if his hat fell off and then he grabbed it right before the fire burned it and then ran away.
Just ran away with it.
Yeah, you know.
So, all right. Oh, do you want to do the Weezer article real quick?
He's fine.
Let's go do that.
He's fine.
He's absolutely.
He got some
fine.
ibuprofen.
He was fine. You see, everybody in that. Everybody in that video was fine, even the people on fire. You can close that one out. We're not going to read that one. We did that last week.
Oh, it's this one.
So you know the band Weezer, right?
Yes.
Did you hear about what happened?
You know, I hate that song, but they have some good songs.
But did you hear what happened?
That's not one of them. Yes, one of the members' like ex-wife or wife,
current wife.
Okay,
she's not dead. Look at. So what I've heard so far, we'll read more into this, but what I know so far is she was out shooting guns into the bushes out front of her house, and then the police came and she started shooting at the cops, and then they lit her up, but she's alive, and she's going to be charged with attempted murder. But that's about all I know. So Jillian Lauren, wife of Weezer bassist player Scott Schreiner, was thrust in the spotlight this weekend with a bizarre chain of events that culminated in the best-selling author being shot by police and allegations that she tried to murder an LAPD officer. Here's what we know. What are the events that led to Lauren's arrest? The chaos began with 3 suspects fleeing a hit and run on the 134 freeway around 3:25 p.m. This is during the daytime, Tuesday. Scroll down a little bit.
It wasn't like a Ruby Ridge thing, right?
No, scroll up a little bit. Right there. Down, a little down. Right there. The LAPD, responding to a request for assistance by the California Highway Patrol, was scouring the surrounding neighborhood of Eagle Rock for the suspects.
It's a nice area.
Down. Yeah, I like Eagle Rock. I deliver up there. Scroll down. Right there. The manhunt led officers to the back of the residence near where Lauren and Schreiner live, police said. Their officers said they saw Lauren standing on the backyard of her neighborhood property with the handgun drawn. Lauren pointed the got at officers and repeatedly ignored commands to drop her weapon, police said. Then she opened fire, department spokesperson Jennifer Forkish said in a statement to the Times. Scroll down. Lauren was hit hit by officer gunfire and fled into her home. She later exited the property and was transported to hospital by Los Angeles Fire Department, police said. I'm just saying, if her skin was a bit darker, she wouldn't have made it back inside the house.
Well, we don't want to go there, but
Lauren's manager said late Thursday that he had no comment on the incident. After the shooting, police determined Lauren was a resident of the home and unrelated to the hit and run.
Yeah.
They examined the shell evidence and reviewed video camera footage, then booked her on suspicion of attempted murder of a peace officer. Police removed the handgun from her home.
Why do we call them peace officers? I hate that euphemism. We need to get rid of that shit. Just call them cops or like, police or, like.
Never mind, I didn't say that. What happened to her TV?
Listen, what you said, PJ, is a counterfactual, and we'll get in trouble for those. We can't talk about that on the show.
Yeah, hey, you're gonna bring the preview back up.
What the hell?
So
something
now,
happened.
is she shot in her backyard before? Does she have like a soundproofing in her backyard so she can just like pull out her desert E and just kind of fire off a couple rounds and nothing happens? The neighbors don't care.
It's just a confusing story. Nobody really knows what happened, but Beverly Hills is not where she was after all. It was Eagle Rock. So that's kind of where it's at right now. Nobody really knows. So maybe it had something to do with the suspects fled into her yard and she was shooting at them or something. I don't know. It's all just crazy, but that's kind of where we're at right now.
Does she have like a history of like, I don't know, violence or
no,
like?
I did find out she doesn't have a history of violence, but she was in the harem of the Sultan of Brunei.
Okay,
Isn't that crazy? Okay,
you have to give some context on that one.
Look up her name real quick. Palette Mo instead of J Mo.
I didn't know she was in Bin Laden's uncle's harem. That's cray cray, yo.
Yeah. So, do that.
I apologize for the outdated euphemisms to everyone listening.
And then
I'm a child of the 90s.
Look up her wiki. And now, pull it up on the screen so we can see it. So scroll down. All right, right here. She's the author of a book called Everything You Ever Wanted. And then a book called Some Girls, My Life in a Harem, released in 2010. She was in the harem of the Prince of Brunei. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
What a life this lady's led. She was in a harem.
How did she end up in a harem? Was she she's not born? Where was she born that this happened? Or what's the circumstances that brought this about?
I don't know.
I hate to be Columbo right now and ask all these
She's born in New Jersey.
Okay.
But she was officially in a harem. How crazy. And then she goes and marries the bassist of Cover Your Ears Palette, one of the most mid-rock American rock bands of all time.
No, I agree.
They got some good songs, and they have some terrible songs too.
Yeah. But it was just crazy that I found out that she was literally, technically like a sort of call girl for a prince.
She's not unattractive. She's not a bad looking girl.
I think that if you have a harem, and I'm not going to comment on her looks because I'm a gentleman and I don't have white wine coursing through my veins right now, but
I do.
I think when you have a harem, I think you have a spectrum of women, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the mood for, hello, I come and suck your toes tonight. And then you have the one lady who's just so hot she doesn't talk or move or anything. If you know what I mean. So she's on the spectrum somewhere. Personally, not my type. I don't think she's unattractive. But also, I'm a 40-year-old dude. Who cares who cares who I find attractive or not? You know what I mean?
I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I'm just
I'm not. I'm just saying I came to this conclusion the other day where there's this actress. I'll just say her name because it's not a big deal. Her name is Jenna Ortega.
She looks like she's she looks like she's like a kindergarten teacher or something.
Could be easily. She was probably the teacher to the kids in the harem, but. But yeah, there's this actress named Jenna Ortega, and everybody finds her super attractive.
Oh yeah,
I don't find her attractive.
I'm not really into Jenna Ortega.
She looks too young to me, and then it dawned on me, it's not my demographic. Why would I even comment on it?
Yeah.
I'm old. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to be marketed towards me. So all the dudes like 35 and older, and I'm speaking to all of us, stop typing about how ugly or fat or how pretty or beautiful. That's not for us. Just come on, move on. We're good.
It's fine. You guys could do it. You guys are millennials. You guys are the beginning of the annoying generation.
Yeah,
it's
but
okay.
Ortega and all that's more for your generation. You know what I mean? When if
we're trying to clean up the boomers' mess, so we got our hands full. We got some problems.
But all I'm saying is,
it's the reason why we're annoying.
If you're like 35 up to my age, I'm 39.
I'm not saying Gen Z's not annoying. I'm just saying millennials are the beginning of it.
No. But what I'm saying is, you're still young enough that your opinion kind of matters and can push pop culture in a certain way. I'm just an old guy. I realize that. Like, stop it, 35-plus-year-old dudes.
I know, you guys
just look. We don't have to say, "Oh, she's getting fat." Shut the front door. Who cares?
Look at Grandpa over here. Has a cane. Has dementia already.
No, I'm just saying that I'm out of the demographic. I was like, I don't find Jenna Ortega attractive. Then I went, why would I even ask myself that?
I think she's a talented actor.
She would never. I'm basically her dad. I'm way too old.
Yeah.
She looks too young for me. In my opinion, doesn't matter because I'm not the demographic. And if more men my age understood that and stopped hitting on and being a weirdo to all these women on Instagram, just be a secret weirdo. Like, look at their yoga videos quietly. You know?
I'm not a Jenna Ortega fan, but I think she's a good actress, you know?
No, I don't like Jenna Ortega either.
She got super popular.
Yeah, but it was just a realization I made. So me commenting on what this woman looks like, although she's more appropriate my age, she's like 10 years older, my opinion doesn't really matter. It's not my demographic.
She can watch the Fatal Lunch podcast. She can subscribe.
Also, no offense, Jenna
and then
Ortega.
she can rate me on an attractiveness scale, okay? You know?
Come on the pod, Jenna Ortega. We'll talk about all the work you do that I've clearly watched. I actually don't even know which. She was the new Wednesday. I think, right?
Give us a lot of views.
The views.
I like old school. I like old school Wednesday. What's her name? From the night.
Christina Ricci.
Yeah, I like Christina Ricci. There you go.
All right, are we gonna do the song?
You want to hit?
We got arts for days.
Arts.
And
we're at an hour already.
Super producer. I think there's some more clips in there. I'll play it. Anyways, we'll pay it. Not like we won't follow it like we're following the cheese story because that's what we're getting paid the big bucks for. But we'll keep an eye on the story to see if there's any updates.
Yeah, for sure.
We're at an hour already though.
That's
it's just so strange. It's like she just started like
just blasting at cops for seemingly no reason.
She's just Second Amendment in the backyard.
I mean, she looks like she'd do that.
Then
honestly.
she just starts shooting at the cops. I don't know.
All right, let's hit like one or two more clips. We'll do one art and we'll get out with the Suno. That'll put us at almost an hour and a half. So,
maybe.
All right. But I
don't want to speculate because
this is going to be a lot to edit because you guys are still getting dumped with water. I'm not forgetting that. It's going to happen.
We might have to put that off till next week.
Oh, no.
We're doing it today.
Nope. Will, you're not escaping that.
It's 1:30. We're good. We're good. We'll get the water. But this is going to be cut out real quick. Sorry, throw a clip up.
All right, we got this one.
Group of Arab explorers stumbled upon what locals called a portal to hell.
What else would it be?
It just opens up to a Arby's.
Arby's sauce is just bleeding out of the walls.
No, it's a McRib, a stash of McRibs.
He's making no progress with that digging tool.
Why is he just axing the ground, first of all?
Haven't you ever played Minecraft?
Apparently not.
That's
right. It's so fake.
They gotta get out of there.
That's some Jerry Springer acting right there, dude.
It's got Blair Witch energy. That's why I like it.
Your mouse is right on the screen.
I know.
They built a foundation there, so they've dug deeper than that. Also, do they believe in hell?
Arabs?
Yeah.
Or the religion that comes after Christianity? Yes, they believe in hell.
What else could we not know?
What? It didn't even show.
Guys, it's a porter to hell. I don't know why you guys are being so incredulous. It's clearly what it is.
I mean, as you saw by his reaction, it was definitely
something
real.
spooked him. They got a camel jockeyed by spooky spirits.
Chicken jockeyed
in you know.
Camel jockeyed racist.
What is this?
Oh, you gotta listen to this. This one's good.
He was exiled from a land beyond the ice wall.
This guy went to the ice wall.
Is that even a thing?
Yes.
What is that thing on the screen right there? What is it?
His eyes?
No. What is this? That thing? That is not a human.
That's a filter.
No, it's not a filter because he's blind and really.
Look how the mouth moves. It doesn't look real.
Oh yeah.
He was exiled from a land beyond the ice wall.
Got spooky music. Listen, so not much just I don't know. So it's fun to talk about. Supposedly he went. There's a creepy looking Middle Eastern Indian dude who has cataracts. It looks like and like poor dental hygiene. And he's telling this reporter guy that like he went to the ice wall and he said our world's a prison. And he figured out how to escape out of the ice wall and do a better world.
Then why didn't he stay?
Because you gotta go back into Plato's cave and tell the everyone.
Do you know what happened to the dude when he went back into Plato's cave? They killed him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Woo! We didn't start the fire on this one. It's going to spread quickly.
What is that face?
Anyways, we'll talk about the ice wall. I think it's kind of fun.
Idea of the ice wall.
a bunch of people dying emoji face.
I don't think anybody insert Roblox death sound here. Oof! I don't think anybody oofed in this, but it'd be scary. Look at
it spreads fast. Everyone starts panicking real quick.
I can't get over the damn face on the bottom corner.
It's so lazy because normally it's a normal person who has their face down there, and now they just put an emoji down there. It's almost so meta, it's ridiculous. It's like the Slack economy of clicks and views.
Yep.
What are you doing in this sitch, Pallet?
First thing I'm doing is
pulling out your phone. World Star.
So
there's more videos from this incident, by the way. It's pretty crazy.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out of the car and I'm gonna jump up on the truck and say, "Is everybody okay? Attention, everyone!" And then I'm gonna go grab them all. I'm gonna save all the children first because obviously I'm a hero. And then I'm gonna save everyone else.
Just have like 30 people on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out with all them on my back.
You're gonna go to a hotel.
Steve from Minecraft. Hey, it all comes back because you can carry like thousands of tons.
Don Cheadle's gonna play you in a movie.
And then
at a hotel.
Yeah, and then they're all gonna be okay. I'm gonna get an award. I'm gonna get the keys to the city. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna get like free ticket to Turkmenistan. Free gooey sweet treats from India, everything.
Now we're talking, boy.
Listen, I don't have any engineering ability because I'm just dumb. But I solved this problem right now, and I want money because someone can put this into practice. So why not? So all those fuel trucks, right? If they fall over and spill, and the fuel goes everywhere and just wrecks house and lights everything on fire, why not have like some extinguishers on the fuel truck? I know it's expensive, but it's probably less expensive than losing a bunch of fuel in an expensive truck. Like why not? Like because they used to do this on World War II ships. Like if the truck like creams over and there's a hole in it and fuel starts spilling out everywhere, why not like have some fire extinguishers that pump like high pressure like carbon dioxide everywhere and like gets rid of all the oxygen so there's nothing to spark up the fuel, and then there's no lake of like burning death, to like incinerate all those cars and like burn people.
Yeah, but now you have a square block full of carbon dioxide. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's an open area, as long as it's not in a building or in a parking structure where it's going to kill people.
The concentration would have to be so high that it wouldn't even. It wouldn't. You have to displace so much air to put out a fire in that area. You'd have to have so much carbon dioxide that it would just suffocate the people around too. You see what I'm saying? Because if it was enough that it was an open air, it would just go up and the fire wouldn't go. There's like some serious logistic issues. I like where you're going. It'd be smarter to put down it'd probably be smarter to put like that fire retardant that they put in the airplanes that drop on, the hillsides. Yeah. Like maybe have something go poof and blow that out everywhere. But
they should probably start doing that with airplanes, right? With how many planes are crashing right now.
Oh, I know.
They're just dropping out of the sky. I don't know what's going on with that.
They just had another helicopter crash and another plane crash in the last 2 days.
But this is where I'm drawing this from because on our aircraft carriers, when they got hit by like kamikazes and stuff and by like ordnance from like Japanese like Zeros and the bombers. I know Zero's not a bomber, but they would pump carbon dioxide into the ship but they were pretty successful at stopping fires.
Yeah, but those areas are highly compartmentalized. Do you see what I'm saying? So it would be tougher out in the open air. But hey,
yeah, the Japanese had like wood framing under their carriers, and they couldn't do that. And so like if their carriers got hit with a couple bombs, they would just go up like a
a wooden ship.
Yeah, like a wooden ship. Exactly. I can't think of anything.
All right. Well,
I don't know. Maybe there's an engineering reason why you can't do it, like you said. But
Yeah. Do we want to get out of here on the Bigfoot art, or do you want?
Yeah, I'll read art if you guys want. Any thoughts on the ice wall?
Have you heard of the ice wall?
Yeah.
Tell Pal about the ice wall.
I know.
Okay.
It follows a certain model of the Earth called the flat Earth, which is really how the Earth is. I mean, how does water stick to a ball? Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. And,
well,
if the Earth was spinning that fast, wouldn't we just fly off?
Wouldn't we be able to just go places faster?
Or what if I just went straight up in the air in a helicopter and sat there for an hour? When I came straight back down, would I be an hour in that direction? Why do I come straight back down?
You'd be in South Korea.
The Earth
is
flat.
The Earth is flat.
Now on
the Earth is round, but what can't the universe be flat? And then there's an ice wall on the edges of the universe, so you can't go into. Like,
no, the universe doesn't exist.
Nope, it's not real.
It's God
simulation.
It's a firmament, as a lot of the people like to call it. The firmament is up there, and the stars are just lights. It's all fake. It's all fake.
They're crystalline spheres, like Aristotle said. That's what
and
I
you know what we see those stars, they don't exist. It's just a giant projector. You know.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's.
Well, I think we kicked the poo out of that bit. Pretty good.
I think we should just hit a Suno song.
Okay, you guys want an article and then a song, or just a song? What's our time, Palette?
Well,
an hour. Or
okay.
10.
I think maybe we do the article and just give the users a little more content. I don't know. What's up to you guys?
We could do. I like the Bigfoot one. Let's see what we got. So we got the Mantis aliens.
I say we do Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Okay.
Yeah, do Bigfoot for sure. Okay. Yeah, Goose, do the Bigfoot article.
Pull it up on screen. All right. 2 men found dead from exposure after looking for Sam Squanch. This comes from roller to the top there. This comes from December 29th, 2024 by what's that name? Chandalis Duster?
Chandalis Duster, yeah.
Hey,
that's not a real name.
Shout out Chandalis.
Big fan of the show.
It sounds like a name from that Key and Peele skit. Jatarian Demarius.
Yeah, like football players, like weird exotic names.
So 2 men from Oregon went missing after going on a search for Sasquatch. They have been found dead. Washington state officials announced on Saturday. The men, both from Portland, were reportedly missing by a family member on Christmas Day, and were set to return from searching for the legendary creature in the eastern Skamina County on Christmas Eve, according to the county sheriff's office. Give me a little roll there, Palette. Take her down a little bit. One more, right there. The men, both from Portland, were reported missing by family members on Christmas Day, and I read that already. Up, right there. After a 3-day search involving more than 60 people, the bodies of both men, 37 and 59-year-old, were found in Griffith-Pinchot National Forest, located in the southern part of Washington state, in a heavily wooded area, according to the Skamina County Sheriff's Office. The cause of death appears to be because of exposure, based on weather conditions and ill preparedness. Oh man, don't throw shade on my boys. They're Sasquatch hunters. They're clearly prepared.
Yeah.
Roll her down a little more, dude. Right there. The area had faced rounds of snow and rain with temperatures in the 30s across the Cascades in the days leading up to the men being reported missing. The search for the men also took place amid difficult terrain, harsh weather conditions. As crews faced conditions such as freezing temperatures, snow, high water levels, law enforcement said Sasquatch, commonly known as Bigfoot, is a large, hairy figure that resembles a human and is thought to live in the northwestern part of the United States and Canada. The existence of Bigfoot has been debated for decades, and many have reported sightings of the creature. More than 700 reports of Bigfoot sightings in Washington state have been submitted to the Bigfoot Field Research Organization. There is actually a BFRO, Bigfoot Field Research Organization?
Yeah.
Wow. In Skamina County, hunting Bigfoot is punishable by a $1,000 fine and can include time in jail. Why? According to the Chamber of Commerce, a law is meant to protect the mysterious creature and prevent hunters with large beards from accidentally getting shot. Now that's just some more sass in that article. Roll down a little bit.
Here's what I say. Why would they punish you with a $1,000 fine for messing with Sasquatch or Jack Lean's jerky? The shenanigans. If Bigfoot wasn't real,
yeah, clearly they just admitted it was real. They said to protect the mysterious creature. Yeah, but I just thought that was crazy. That
mysterious, but not fictional.
So,
and they didn't say fictional.
Well, Bigfoot clearly isn't fictional. You know why? Because people have died looking for him. So, is the creature itself real? Probably not.
Yes.
But have people?
No, he's real.
But Bigfoot has.
I just inductively proved he's real.
Gotcha. Well,
yeah.
Bigfoot has killed people. So
case closed. But finish your article. I'm sorry.
That's it. That was
interject.
It.
Okay.
That was it. It was just a little short.
So,
guy.
All right, time for Suno.
They were ill prepared, huh? For how many days were
they were missing for 3 days? I think it said.
Okay. I wonder how long were there before they got into trouble.
Probably day 1, hour 6. They just they're like, we're not going to make it out of this. So, all right.
I mean, do you think they brought a Cliff Bar and a bottle of water?
If they had a Cliff Bar, they'd be alive.
Yeah. Maybe bring a couple. Bring a pack of Cliff Bars and a few waters,
They should have packed like extra socks That's
And
like
how did they die again? Like, was it?
They simply said exposure, so I'm assuming
okay.
hypothermia.
Okay, or they were murked by. I probably said murked by Bigfoot.
Killed by
I told them to pack extra socks before they went there, and look at what happened.
Just didn't do it. Didn't listen.
They didn't listen. They brought their Vans instead of boots. Like, who the hell does that?
Shame on you. Here, before we hit the Suno, let's do another react face for the thumbnail, just so I have another clear one.
Was that in Oregon, outside Portland?
It was in Washington, but they were from Portland. So, all right, cut.
Okay.
We're going to hit the Suno. We're going to let Pallet start off with this one. What style of music?
Hold on. Pallet, can we get a yeah, okay, good. All right. Now we're getting the show.
Also, give me a red 40.
Yeah, we haven't heard that in a while.
Let's make red
40. Nice. Okay. All right, I feel good now.
What style of music? Should we just do the classic, like country? Should we do
let's do something a little different. Let's do like opera or like, I don't know.
Barbershop quartet?
I think we did that
punk.
A while ago. We can do punk.
Punk? We haven't done just straight punk before. Should we do skate punk?
Yeah, skate punk, definitely. There's no better punk.
All right. I got my list of things. I got random explosions in Detroit. It follows Naked Old Man, McRib every day. We're hitting the nuts. I naturally walk crooked. Clown woman in car. Peyote hair curl. PC is better than Mac. Allergies. Ian Malcolm. Bo Jackson. Monkey on Twin Towers. Weezer Lady Harem. Jenna Ortega. Portal to Hell. Fire on Freeway. Carrying hundreds of people on your back. Flat Earth. Fake Stars. Bigfoot kills 2 people. Those are some of the ones I got. You got anything over there? You got any notes?
I got Sarah Silverman, Crooked Walk. I got the McRib, back again, but who knows for how long. I got Death Snails. I got Clowns. I got Banging the Desert E in a posh part of town. I got Bigfoot Mercs, Hikers. I got Monkey, and I got Bad Stuff Happening in the Motor City. What else is new?
All right. You know what, Pallet? We're going to let you start off the lyrics today. We'll go in reverse order. So I'll count you in, and then you'll go, okay? So everyone, one person at a time on the mic.
I was listening to Weezer, and then I saw a chicken jockey eating a McRib.
Monk's got his place on the Tower of Power. Who's to say? Bad stuff happening in the Motor City again. Well, hey, hikers dying of hypothermia, but they got murked by Biggie Small's foot.
There was a random explosion in what looked like Detroit. The lady lived, but it was followed by a naked old man. Did you know the Weezer's guy's wife was in a harem? But anyway, me and Jenna Ortega are going to keep digging this portal to hell.
Okay.
I was caught so off guard. I got nothing.
Yo, it's the most dangerous game. I get 10 big Bitcoins a day, but I gotta run away from a death snail that shoots anthrax darts. I gotta be on it. Let me go get a McRib. That's a start.
Thank you for listening to the Fatal Lunch Podcast. Subscribe, like, and share. And remember, you can carry 100 people on your back as long as you're on the flat earth, the stars are fake, and there's a fire on the freeway.
And Monkey.
Be heroic, people. Don Cheadle needs work. He needs to make more movies like Hotel Rwanda. So, it's a scary world out there, but do what you got to do.
Let me cue this
to survive.
This is going to be called Jenna Ortega and the Bigfoot.
Gotta know when to hold them.
Oh man, dude, I love that episode so much. Like we got to do like a redux in that. Before 100 episodes.
That was the funniest clip ever. Gotta know when.
I should just clip that. I don't know why I haven't made that an actual clip. So anyway, so we're gonna do what we do every week. We're gonna listen to the first song, react, then we're gonna close it out on the second song, and join us next week. This will be out hopefully Monday 9 a.m. If not, it'll be out Monday anyway. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Fatal Lunch family. Yeah. We love you. We're grassroots here, man. We got no famous comedian friends, no actors to help us out. We got no money behind this thing.
We're not Lex Friedman. Who do you think we are? We're from we got to ground pound our way to the top.
But next episode we will have Drake.
So
we're gonna have Drake and Taylor Swift.
So we love you, everybody, for liking and subscribe to the show. But tell your friends, tell that kind of centric dude down the street about our show. He's probably into he'd like our show if he gave it a watch. Yeah, we'll make more content for you. That's what we do.
Jenna Ortega and the Bigfoot, the first one here, and the album art, I'll show it to you right now, is literally a motorcycle riding guy with a chicken.
I was listening to Weezer and then I saw Chicken Jockey eating a McRib. Bugs got us placed on the Tower of Power. Who's to say bad stuff happened in the city again? Well, hikers looking dying of hype.
Definitely listen to Blink 182.
But they got marked by Biggie Smalls.
I know, it sounds just like Mark.
Random explosion in what looked like Detroit. The lady lived, but it was followed by a naked old man. Did you know the Weezer guy's wife was in a harem? But anyway, me and Jenna Ortega are gonna keep digging this portal to hell. I was caught off guard. I got nothing. Yo, it's the most dangerous game. I get 10 big Bitcoin today, but I gotta run away from a death snail. It shoots anthrax, darts. I gotta be on it. Let me go get a McRib. That's a start.
All right, gonna punch in on you, Will. Give us some dance moves.
Thank you for listening to the Fatal Lunch Podcast. Subscribe, like, and share. And remember, you can carry 100 people on your back as long as you're on the flat earth. The stars are fake and there's a fire on the freeway. And Monkey Hero, people don't, she needs work. Needs to make more movies like Hotel Rwanda.
That was kind of a banger.
Very
Not gonna
nice.
lie.
I like.
Not gonna lie. We gotta do skate punk more often. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna mute our mics on this one. We're gonna play it out, fade down, turn off the mics, and I'm gonna go get soaking wet.
And I'll miss you guys.
Love you.
I was listening to Weezer, and then I saw Chicken Jockey eating a McRib. Bunk's got his placed on the Tower of Power. Who's to say bad stuff happened in the city again? Well, hikers looking dying of hypothermia, but they got marked by Biggie Smalls. But there was a random explosion in what looked like Detroit. The lady lived, but it was followed by a naked old man. Did you know the Weezer guy's wife was in a harem? But anyway, me and Jenna Ortega are gonna keep digging this portal to hell. Well, I was caught off guard. I got nothing. Yo, it's the most dangerous game. I get 10 big Bitcoin today, but I gotta run away from a death snail. It shoots anthrax darts.